Balancing love and ambition can be tricky. Are we making dating harder than it needs to be? In this episode, we explore dating while building a business, setting non-negotiables, and figuring out if we're too picky or just protecting our peace. Let's talk about modern dating standards and how entrepreneurship changes the dating game. Hey, welcome to So What's Even Happening, the podcast where creative entrepreneurship meets real-life self-care.
I'm Courtney, an artist and entrepreneur from LA.
And I'm Ziamara, a business owner and consultant from Oakland.
We're two Black women navigating the ups and downs of business building, fostering personal growth, and holding each other accountable.
Each week, we're sharing inspiring stories, facts, and some good laughs as we talk about creativity, self-care, and making it all work.
So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's figure out what's even happening together. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey. I feel like it's like getting a little darker. We can we've got our wine. We can talk a little more intimate, you know.
No,
we are talking about
with this topic.
I
Girl.
the D word.
Oh. Like, you know where it is. You know where my mind is all the
dating.
time.
I was talking about dating.
Dating. Ugh.
Dating.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it.
I mean, what are we talking about?
We're talking about dating while building an empire.
Okay.
Are we the problem?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
In what way?
I don't know.
Never that. Never me.
Women can do no wrong.
Nothing. What?
Well, they say that according to statistics, 57% of women say financial stability is a top priority in a partner, while only 30% of men say the same. Yeah. So do you think that we are maybe setting our standards too high, or are we just protecting our peace?
As entrepreneurs or creatives?
Yeah.
And
Dating while building. Yeah.
I think because we are in such a building phase, we're also looking at this potential partner as someone, can they build with us? Mm-hmm. And what's their drive like?
Yes.
Are they ambitious?
Yes.
Do they make money?
Great reframe. Yes.
Do they, are they going to understand my hustle?
Yeah.
Are they going to understand that I can't do everything all the time sometimes? No, I don't work a 9 to 5.
Right.
So I think that's how women, when they're dating and figuring out this person and how they want their future to look like.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I feel like it's, I think that being someone who is building something, like being an individual who's building something for themselves, it's maybe easier to see it that way. Easier to see a partner as can they build with me? What is their drive like? What is their motivation like on a day-to-day basis? Are they, responsible? Are they those basic things? But, maybe us, 10, 15 years ago, might have seen money, status, having ducks in a row, as a standard or as a prerequisite before meeting someone.
Yeah.
And I think that now it's more so about drive, ambition, not necessarily saying someone has to have all the money in the world, but in a partner, but it's seeing where they're at. Do they want more?
Yeah.
Are they in a growth mindset? Are they trying to build? Are they trying to get to that level?
Right.
So I don't know.
And also it's are they happy where they are? I feel for me, I deeply, deeply, deeply value someone who has passion for what they do. Mm-hmm. And I say that because I've experienced long-term relationships where the person, my ex, hated what he did and complained about it all the time.
Yeah.
And would be upset that I'm spending time after my 9 to 5, after my side gig as a stylist, to work on something that I was really passionate about, which then became my full-time business.
Yeah.
So that that understanding is so important to me. So much that I need you to understand that more than like, and I don't need Rolls Royces.
Right.
I don't need Bentleys, and I don't need a certain lifestyle. Oh, take that back. There is a certain lifestyle, right? But like it doesn't have to be the materialistic kind.
Yeah.
It's more about the freedom.
Yeah.
And it's more about the passion.
1000%
filled.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
Will I take a Bentley? Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
I mean,
if it's there.
I'm not limiting myself.
Yeah. Never that.
But also, I'll be cool in a Toyota.
Right.
Right. They run. Those are good cars.
Yes. Long lasting.
Yeah.
Almost responsible. Like,
yes.
Yeah,
Yes. EV. Sign me up. Sign me up. You know.
Yeah.
So I think that part in terms of dating, like we're just trying to find that we're just so future focused.
Yeah.
In dating.
And I think I don't even know if it's like something that comes with age or something that maybe comes with just being like being aligned with yourself. Mm-hmm. I think it's such a personal journey of wanting the most for like me as an individual that naturally you want your partner to want that same, have that same drive and ambition. Mm-hmm. And it's not necessarily about the money. It's about the action, the working towards, the build up. And I always think like, oh, do I feel this way because I'm getting older, or is it because I'm so passionate about what I do? Yeah. That's almost the prerequisite. It's not the what's in your bank account, how much you're making. It's the drive. It's the plan. Mm-hmm. It's the where is this going in the future? Yeah. Am I going to be happy doing this 10 years, 10 years from now?
And it's also the well-balanced lifestyle too. Like, do you work out? Are you like, do you journal? Do you meditate? Like, journal? What? I don't know. You know what I mean? Actually, I mean, some of them, you know, they journal on their phone. Some of them journal like handwritten, or they do audio ones too. You know, I mean, there's so many ways that people can, purge their thoughts and feelings. Yeah. And I need to know, like, I can't be the only one taking care of myself. Like, are you taking care of yourself? Yeah. Too. Yeah. That's the important thing, because I'm not carrying everybody.
Right. You don't want to take care of another individual.
No. We're both adults.
Yes. Yes. We're grown people who... Yes. Yes.
You are responsible for your happiness.
Self-responsibility.
You're responsible for your health. You are responsible for your life. Mm-hmm. It's my job, especially when you're dating. Like, it's important to accept the person where they are, who they are. And you cannot change them. Yeah. Like, you can't. You can't.
You can't change anybody.
You can influence by
support them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can influence by you living your life.
Lead by example.
Mm-hmm.
Let them.
Don't listen. If this is ain't a let them.
It's
theory. Miller Robbins.
1000%.
Oh my God! Yeah. Like, you cannot force someone to do something. You can't.
Don't
nag them. No. Don't tell them what to do. Well, you're not their mother.
But nobody wants that. No, I don't want that either.
No, I got 3 parents. Yeah. A mom, a dad, a stepdad. What? Yeah. No, I don't need that. Yeah. What I want you to do is say, good job, baby.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Way to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Good workout. Yeah. You know, good set. Yeah. Whatever it is. You know, like, give me that support. Yeah. Don't tell me what to do. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. But, so I think that, like, where we might fuck up in dating is seeing if this person that you don't know, if they're going to be on your quote unquote level. Yeah. You know? Yeah. That person might just be a good ass fucking person. Yeah. Just a good person. You can't find that every day.
That's true.
And so, so what if you are the breadwinner? You know? So what? Yeah. If that person is a good person to
passionate
the core,
about something,
passionate about what they do, makes you happy. Yeah. No drama.
Because then
a big ass green flag.
Life is rich.
Yeah.
That's rich.
That's wealth.
That's wealth.
That's wealth.
That's wealth. That's generational wealth, longevity wealth. Like, can still hold a conversation when you're 90 years old. Like,
Does this person bring you peace? Does this person calm your nervous system?
exact. Are they your safe space?
Safe space.
Yeah.
Do you feel protected?
That's a really big one. Like, do they calm your nervous system?
Cared for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things that impact our nervous system on a daily basis, just the stresses of living life, that I feel like that person, that's the wealth that they bring, that they could bring, is, do they calm your nervous system? Are you able to just sit with them, not say anything, and just be at peace because you're with them?
Yeah.
Versus throwing money at you and this and like that. I feel like is a really big disconnect, and I feel like that's something that like maybe a younger generation or someone younger might want, because it's like, the bright and shiny stuff, but come on.
Also, men and women fuck up in dating by having all of these like check boxes. So many.
Yeah.
Are they really all that important?
Yeah, that's
Maybe
a good
it's
question.
time to do another audit.
Yeah.
Audit that thing. Like, is it really that important? Can you delete some?
Yeah.
Switch some around?
And I feel like men can be very stubborn more than women, wouldn't you say? Because I feel like we're all a little bit stubborn, but like just the stubbornness of, or maybe rigidness of men, and it's, and also like even just like stuff that comes from their own childhood traumas that they don't deal with, and just being firm about something,
Sure.
or like not open to growth.
I agree to an extent. I think there's personalities, that are very rigid, in both men and women, just people.
Yeah, like the standards, like the...
Yeah, I think so, for sure. And people will stand by it. Yeah. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
If that's something that you really can't live with, this one, like, they have to be 6 feet.
Yeah.
Like, they have to be, like, a C-suite executive, something like that. Like, okay.
Yeah. That feels more like people, like, just wanting, caring more about impressions and showing off and what they can say their partner does, or what they can say their partner, how much they make a year, or
just on the outside.
for show. It's for show, and it's more so getting validation from others.
Right.
That's what at least it seems like.
But when you close your eyes and you're with this person, like, how do they make you feel? That's the most important. Like, when you're on the phone with them.
Yeah.
When you're just with them, or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But like, So I think that's where people can mess up.
Yeah.
Is
I think
through
I think
the
so too.
aesthetics.
Yeah.
And the resume.
Well, and also I'm sure social media doesn't help dating at all.
Oh God.
At all.
I feel like there's so many options now because of dating apps, because of social media. There's so many people, and the access of people.
I was thinking
really
more
so close.
the comparison of people seeing relationships online and just posting about that kind of stuff, and almost like oversharing. And like, I feel like people who may not have certain things, or want this or that type of relationship, they see that, and then that probably adds to the standards that they maybe want for themselves, that they don't even know that they're building.
Right.
Just to say that they can have a partner like that, or versus like, is that what you really want?
Yeah.
And
in terms of building an empire, ask the person, like, how do you want it? What's your dream life like?
Yeah.
Like, where do you see yourself?
What empire are you building?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your life empire. Yeah.
Do you need an empire? Even?
Yeah.
Because, all of them could be, everything's a little empire.
Yeah. Like your life.
Yeah.
I see my life as
home,
an empire.
Your car, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you building your life? How do you want to build your life?
And that's the important part.
I think so too.
And that's where it's like the alignment you need to see.
Yeah.
you know.
Because you got to be on the same page with that stuff.
I mean, yeah.
You don't want to find out later. And just,
I know.
You know.
I'm just like, you know, they'd be like, oh, I know, I could tell you a little bougie. I'm like, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Just be okay with
I like experiences.
Yes. There's
You know?
nothing.
Can you handle that?
Right.
But I'm not, I can also just go to a hole-in-the-wall sushi spot like we did yesterday.
Delicious.
I love to hike.
Delicious.
I love to get dirty.
Yeah.
You know? I love to garden. You know, I'm not too above things.
Yeah. No, there's balance to things for sure.
Balance.
That's all we need.
Am I shiny?
No. You're beautiful.
You are beautiful. In every single
that
way.
Song, when it first came out.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
There was one song on her album. Was it Dirty? There was one song. I'm gonna look it up later. Yeah. It was so good. I mean, Christina Aguilera, vocals.
Goat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody talks about her enough.
No.
Or gives her the credit that she deserves enough, I feel like.
You know what I hated back then is how they pitted Britney and Christina against each other.
I know. But they came up together.
And they came up together, and we all knew who had the vocals.
Yes.
We
We
all
like
knew.
them for different reasons.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
She was so good.
So good.
I feel a game is coming on.
Oh my God.
I feel it. Like, the way you looked at me, you're like,
Just you wait.
come on.
I got a game.
You got one?
It's called Red Flag or Requirement.
Red flag or requirement?
I'm going to describe a few different dating standards.
Okay.
And I'll have you say if this is either a red flag or a fair requirement.
Here we go.
Does that sound fun?
Yes. Everything's fun with you.
It's we fun. We're so much fun.
Come on, let's start.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Must make 6 figures.
Oh. I mean, if we're living
So
in...
red flag or requirement.
What's a red flag? That statement is a red flag.
Yes.
Red flag? I mean, I only say that, listen, I live in the Bay Area. They say if you make less than 100K in the Bay Area, you are low income. Okay? We gotta make money. But also, if say you're together and you have kids, you know, like, what if he's a stay-at-home dad? He's not bringing any money. Or maybe a little part-time thing.
Yeah.
And you're making most of the money.
Yeah.
Because women are taking over the world. We're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what if he also doesn't need to make money?
Yeah.
What if he has generational wealth?
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm good.
Yeah. I say red flag also. True.
I just don't think that money has to be the most important thing
Yeah.
in a relationship.
And I think that's easier to say
Sure.
when you're making money yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you have that drive in you to reach goals like that,
Yeah.
it's different. I feel like
You gotta provide.
Yes. And it's like also like I want to be a provider too.
Yeah.
Just as much as I want my partner to be a provider, I also want to be able to be a provider as well.
You're right. And it's like, what are you bringing to the table, like, as well?
Yeah.
You know, we all have to bring something,
Right.
you know?
Exactly.
And maybe it's not the money.
Yeah.
And maybe you are actually creating a huge impact in the world and you're making 80,000. You know what I mean? So like,
or more than 6 figures.
yeah.
Why put a cap on it?
Exactly.
It could be more.
Well, I'm just saying like less than the 100.
I get it.
You know?
That's being funny.
So I say red flag.
Okay, same. Red flag or requirement. No social media.
Green. So that's red flag requirement. Wait, it's a red flag that they don't have social media, or it's a
It's a red flag. It would be a requirement for you for them to not have social media.
Oh,
Like
That's a red
they
flag.
can't have social media.
That's a red flag.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Yeah.
What? No, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. Kind of wild.
But it's a green flag if they don't.
Yeah. That's a plus.
That's a plus. Like, that adds so much weight. I don't know why.
It does. It's like the unbotheredness, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need that. Mm-hmm. What do I need that for?
Yeah.
I got you.
Simple.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Like busy with other stuff.
Other stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things in the world.
Yeah.
And maybe the person's private.
Maybe. Maybe so.
And I get that. I respect it.
Respect.
If anything, that's more time for them to spend attention on me.
That's what I'm saying. More time with you. Yeah. Okay, ready for the next scenario?
C.
Can't have any kids. So keep in mind, this is all about while you're dating while building an empire.
Yeah.
So is this a red flag or a requirement? Like, can they not have kids, or does that not bother you if they have kids?
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a young 37 at this age. I would say 65% of the men that I've met have had kids.
Have had kids. Yeah, that's fair.
I think.
Yeah, we're not kids.
Actually, I would say 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
We're
Not
It's a part
kids.
of life.
Yeah. People have children.
My friends have had kids since they were 20.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. No judgment. Okay. Must have a strict gym routine.
Oh, I will say, I also kind of like if they have kids.
Oh, yeah.
Responsibility. You like being a dad.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a good dad and you're like present.
Yeah. And even just being able to like witness how
You're
they
just,
are.
you're just not just
yeah.
paying for things.
Yeah. Right.
You know?
Right.
That's a turn on.
Yeah. Responsible.
What's even better is if they have a healthy relationship with their mom, the kid's mom.
The kid's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Positive co-parenting.
Yes. Oh, you're mature?
Yeah.
Oh, you can not like have arguments, like you guys have equal time, all that. Great. Thank you so much. And also because I come from a family of that.
It's the ability to communicate. That's what that is, effectively. That's what that, and respectfully.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
No drama.
No drama. Okay, next one. Must have a strict gym routine.
Requirement. Like, come on. Health is so important.
It is. It really is.
It's not about having a six pack.
It's about action.
It's about activity. Because just the benefit of working out on your mental health and your body, I mean, and it just makes you feel good, like as productive and part of your routine and just part of the just maintenance of yourself.
It's like we gotta move, you know. And I think that that is important because it's important to us. And I think that just makes you more connected with that person, to be aligned in that area.
Yeah, like hey babe, you want to go to the gym? Yes. You want to go on a hike?
Fun. That's fun.
You go for a walk?
It's fun. Yeah.
Like that's my love language.
Quality time.
And we working out. That's a twofer.
Exactly. That's
I
efficiency.
love a twofer.
Me too. Anytime.
Shoot.
Oh, that's literally the best.
Double whammy.
The best.
Yes.
Okay, ready for this one?
Oh shit.
Must text back within an hour.
That's a red flag. No. Because I'm not.
Me either.
No. No. You especially not.
I'm not.
Miss Queen D&D.
Juice can get through though. He's the one.
Because you let it a priority probably.
What?
This is so funny. I know. I'm just like, before I call, I always go to your text message bubble or whatever.
And see if
I'm
I'm
like,
on D&D.
am I gonna get through or not? No.
Because like sometimes I just don't feel like talking.
That's fine.
You know?
I respect it. That's a boundary.
It is.
I respect it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not everyone is like me who talk all the time. Even I sometimes don't want to talk either.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And I love all of you guys. Not equally, but I love all of you guys.
Yeah.
And I think that I just Sometimes I just don't want to talk.
Yeah, that's fair. We need a break sometimes.
So, and also, you can't expect someone to be at your beck and call all the time. I mean, it's nice. Like,
That's like I think that's like the expectation thing for me.
yes.
It's like it's a nice little surprise when someone is like really communicative and like is able to text back, you know, at a reasonable time, you know, at a reasonable pace even.
Yeah.
Taking the time to actually just, you know, you have those moments when you're like, okay, I'm in a text conversation with someone. We're just going to be going back for a couple minutes or however long. That's nice. That's like an added surprise versus like that feeling. Because I feel like we've all been there. Just like in my 20s, just like, oh, why haven't they texted back? Like just that stress. And I don't want that stress.
No.
Why am I going to put that pressure on someone?
No. Because at the end of the day, it's not about you.
It's not.
Someone else's actions is not about you.
You cannot
it's about
take
themselves.
It's about themselves.
Don't take it personal. Relax.
Don't take it personal.
Take a beat.
That's the key. Do not take it personal. Because life, we all see what life is.
And what it's doing all around
Especially
the world
now,
on
like,
social media.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Yes. Man. Is there another one?
The last one is must have a passport.
That is a requirement.
I'm going to say requirement, too.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like, I get us a surprise trip to Singapore. And you can't come with me? Because you don't have a passport? No.
Yeah.
No.
That's a requirement.
Yes.
We got to be able to go places.
We got to go.
Even just in case. You never know.
You never know. You never know. Like, and I love to experience the world.
Yeah.
Culture.
Yeah.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
I want to be, lost.
Yes.
That's when the most growth happens when you travel.
Yes. Just getting lost together.
Yes. Experiencing, meeting new people.
Oh, the best.
New food.
Food.
Ugh. Come on.
The food.
I cannot. Sheesh.
Yeah, we gotta get outside the United States to.
It's a red flag if you don't have a passport or if you don't like to travel.
Yeah.
I just
yeah, that's a good.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Why don't you enjoy traveling?
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
I don't get it actually. I'm not sure like why someone wouldn't. I mean, I want to understand maybe that perspective, like why someone wouldn't enjoy traveling, but yeah, we got to travel. We got to go places.
I mean,
yeah, I gotta see things, you know?
Yeah. I can't just stay here. In the US of A?
Get me out.
Afuera. Like outside these borders.
Girl.
Hi.
We're back.
Yes.
Talking about dating and building an empire.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. It feels almost like unconventional. Just entrepreneurship, dating, how to balance all that.
Yeah. It's I think for me, I've experienced people not understanding that I don't have like full weekends sometimes, and that
like,
I
what's
work.
a weekend anymore?
What's a weekend? Or that Fridays don't mean the same thing to me as they do for them, and that I'll always have to be doing some sort of work, whether it's in my head or whether I'm actually doing it.
Yeah.
And it's needing that clarification and to explain what my lifestyle is like, and that my availability might not be what someone is used to, but I'll do my damnedest.
Yeah.
To be there and support.
Yeah.
That I'm super flexible, which is also like a plus too.
Yeah.
So I think in dating, like it's just having that talk, holding hands in the kumbaya moment, when someone's frustrated with you because you're not as available.
Yeah. Totally. I think that's really that's important, being upfront about that. Because as an artist, I need time.
Yeah.
I need space.
Locked in.
Yeah. I truly need that time to be able to just do my thing, be able to think. A lot of the creative process is thinking about what I'm going to be painting, thinking about how I'm feeling, how to, translate this to canvas. And that could be happening on a Friday night or all weekend where I don't want to leave the house because I'm just so locked in. But, you have friends or even just when you're dating, like, that expect that you can, go to happy hour.
Yes.
But I feel like that used to be me. So when I wasn't full time and Juice, his schedule, working in the music industry, what is a weekend? What day is it? Like, no clue. And I feel like I had a lot of expectations of like, man, I wish we could just go to happy hour after I get off work. But it's like, he's at work. But once you start realizing like that's now my life, then you realize like, okay, I see what people mean by that.
Yeah.
And having that understanding. And like now I have a lot more, I guess, like respect for that lifestyle, and just realizing that like it's not always a straight line.
Right.
So.
And it's just not 9 to 5s either. There's also chefs. I've dated a couple chefs, and they weren't available most nights because they were in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Or they're a private chef and they're doing events and whatnot. Or even our best friend Aaron, who's a doctor, and he is working a lot
On call.
Like he has to abruptly leave a dinner or a hangout with us friends, and then he has to go because there's some patient needs to have their foot chopped.
Can I tell you the number of times Juice and I have been out at dinner, away, about to go on a trip, and he gets a call like, I gotta go to New York tomorrow.
Right.
Or I gotta leave tonight.
Yes.
I'm like, are you kidding? And it's crazy. It's just, but it's like, that comes with
the territory.
That comes with the territory.
Yeah. So it's having that understanding about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And all of that,
Yeah.
and just knowing what you're getting into.
I think that's a big one too.
And expanding your perspective.
Yes.
That things don't have to be the way that you envision them.
Yes.
They sometimes work out in the best of ways and in ways that you never thought of.
1000%. Like that storybook, fairy tale,
That is limiting you.
Totally.
Having that crystal clear want of what you want, exactly how it's going to be.
Yeah.
That's going to fuck you up.
Even just how a lot of women expect to do things in a certain order, like in life, get married or get engaged, get married, have kids, like that, those expectations. But to be honest, there's so much excitement that comes from just this almost flexible life of running your own business.
Yes.
It's
kind of just the go with the flow.
Yeah.
When you stop fighting.
Yes.
When you stop fighting things.
Yeah.
Whether it's your man.
Yeah.
Or something in your business.
Yeah.
Or really trying to make something happen. The beauty of the flow, the energy that just comes in when you just know everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Everything's going to work out.
Yep.
And everything's going to be good.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And I think that's how it has to be in dating, just in life. Just loosen your control of what it has to be.
The best plan is no plan. I mean, plans are good, but the best plan is no plan.
Yeah.
Was that from Parasite? Do you ever see that movie?
No.
So good.
Maybe.
But at the end they basically are saying the best plan is no plan at all. Loosen the grip.
Yeah. Loosen up. That's when you you're so stressed out, holding so tightly.
Yeah.
Your shoulders are so tight, holding so tightly onto this, expectations, belief, this, how it needs to be. Let it go.
How it should be. I hate that. I hate that term.
You hate should. You hate the word should.
Well, yeah, because it's someone else putting limitations on what's possible. It's how dare you?
Right. Right.
Chill. Let go.
Right. All right, people. What are some ways that you guys are holding yourself back in dating?
That's a good one.
In entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Like, is it the checklist?
The standards,
Is
yeah.
it the standards? Is it only dating entrepreneurs? We're all fucking busy.
Right.
And our business takes all of our time.
24/7. My goodness.
Is our priority.
Nonstop.
Maybe that's it too, just like the way that some people can't stand that they're number two. Like their business is number one.
Yeah.
They're number two.
Yeah.
Or something, or
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. I don't know where they land. But
That's
not
a good
them,
point.
the person not understanding that someone's business is like their entire life.
Yeah.
Because it's like almost, it's an extension of
Of
themselves.
them. Yeah.
Especially when they build it from the ground up.
Yes. It's all them.
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
So
Yeah.
on that note, we're peacing out.
Peace out.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to So What's Even Happening. We hope you got a little inspiration and maybe a laugh or two.
If you love this episode, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. It really helps us grow. You can find us on YouTube and all your favorite podcast platforms.
And follow us on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at So What's Even Happening for more behind-the-scenes fun, tips, and updates.
Until next time, take care of yourself and keep making moves toward your dreams.
And remember, we're rooting for you, always.